Hi, I'm Kristina Bergsten with the Animal Law Firm, where we are fighting for the underdog. Today I would like to talk to you about whistleblower lawsuits. We've been getting a lot of calls recently from former shelter workers who are getting fired for speaking out and standing up against injustices that they witness in shelters. This is unfortunately an all too common practice because once you are blacklisted in the shelter and rescue community, you pretty much can't get a job back in the community. And it's very difficult if you've been fired for being a whistleblower to get your side of the story heard. And also, too, it's hard to get hired by somebody when you say, well, I reported on my last employer. So shelters kind of have this carte blanche to treat people however they want, in addition to the animals that they're abusing or mistreating. And it's really sad. So if you find yourself in a situation where you see an animal being abused, neglected, or maltreated because the shelter just doesn't care, because a lot of times the shelters, they don't have any incentive to necessarily treat animals. They always ask for money to treat animals, but it's expensive, right? And they have all those salaries to pay. Just because something says that it's a nonprofit doesn't mean that it doesn't earn profit. It's a business, just like any other business. And what a lot of people don't realize when it comes to nonprofits is that they do turn a profit, but they reinvest it back into the nonprofit. So that way they're not like a typical corporation, but they're still a corporation. They still make money. Some of the shelters, rescues have like phenomenal officer salaries, so they're not lacking for money. So these nonprofits, rather than spend the money, because your donation is just to them, you don't have any conditions attached to it, right? It's not a grant. It's not like you wrote a check and signed a contract saying that you will use this money for this purpose. So a lot of times they just use the money for whatever they want, and a lot of times that's just for like basic business operations, and it's not necessarily to treat the animals. Sure, some of them have a veterinary staff there, but most don't. And they contract it out, and then they get a discount because they say, oh, well, we're a nonprofit, we're doing this, and vets will give them a discount. And so they're getting all this stuff cheaper than what anyone else would normally get it. Anyway, there's a lot of reasons why there needs to be more transparency in the shelter area. Any shelter all across the country, because there are a lot of abuses that go unprosecuted, really, because there's no one to report them. And then the people who do report them get fired. And like I said, once you're blacklisted in the shelter and rescue community, like you will be blacklisted forever. I mean, I've got a case going on right now in Colorado where the shelter is threatening to ruin me. So I mean, like, this is the kind of mentality of the people that we're dealing with. So if you are a shelter worker or a rescue worker and you see that there are abuses going on either through neglect or just outright abuse or improper euthanizations when an animal can be saved, go to our website, give us a call. We'd be happy to help you. You can also check, so our website is theanimallawfirm.com. If you're in Colorado, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, especially. If you're in another state, we do have to work with a local counsel, but that can always happen if we need to. We just need to have a few conversations. And also go to No Kill Colorado. If you search it online, I think there's a national No Kill. I just work a lot with No Kill Colorado specifically because they're helping me with well, they're not really helping me, but they're helping promote my Colorado case. I'm dealing with the shelter. Anyway, go to No Kill Colorado, look at their resources. If you're a whistleblower in the animal rights community, not rights community, because otherwise you wouldn't be having this problem. But yeah, go there, call us, contact No Kill, and learn more about the way that shelters can be better operated to actually be no kill rather than just saying that they're no kill. So yeah. That's it for today, underdogs. Thanks for tuning in. I look forward to seeing you next time.